Hello, everyone. My name is Sasha, and I'm really glad that you decided to join me today for this grammar lesson. Our topic today is the language detective, uncovering the past and present. And in particular, we're gonna explore present perfect tense. It might be a difficulty for a lot of people. Once upon a time, it was a difficulty for me. I couldn't distinguish between present perfect and past simple. So I'm gonna help you um, with this one today because I just want you to make it easy for yourself. Okay, so let's start. First, we have this experience gallery, you see, three pictures with examples. First, I have visited Paris. He has broken his leg and they have cleaned the room. Does it remind you of anything, maybe? You definitely heard such sentences before, and that would be a present perfect tense used in sentences. And why do you think it's used here? Answer to yourself. You can pause the video and then resume it once you maybe know the answer or you have answered for yourself. Um, let's go to the next slide. You see two sentences on this slide. One of them is as on the previous one, and the first A sentence is in past simple form, as you can see. I ate pizza yesterday at 7 p.m. And the second, I have eaten pizza many times. I want you to answer such questions. Which sentence of these two tells us exactly when the action happened? Right, the first sentence, yesterday at 7 p.m. We know the exact time and the day of the action happening. And which sentence focuses on the experience of eating pizza rather than the time that when it happened? Well, logically, yeah, the second sentence explains the experience of it all, of eating the pizza. Hopefully, you enjoyed it, eating it. And that's the difference between past simple and present perfect. Let's see how it constructs. First, we have subject, then we have, has, depending on the subject that you're using. Has would go with he, she, it, and have with all the other subjects. And then we have past participle, and that would be the third form of the verb. For example, come, came, come, begin, began, begun. Be was were been. So here been, you would use been. And that's basically how you construct positive sentences if you want to state something. Once again, if you're talking about the experience that you've had in the past, not mentioning the time, not particularly mentioning the time, it's not that important in present perfect. Time is important in past simple. So once again, if we go back to the previous slide, here you see time and that the action happened yesterday. And here is rather about the experience. So the difference, remember, if you don't know which sentence should be in which tense, if you're talking about experience that you lived before, up to the past to this very moment, you would use present perfect tense, sorry. And how we construct negative forms. Pretty easy as with all the other tenses. You just add not to have has verbs, or you can use the shortened form haven't, hasn't, or have not, has not, accordingly to the subject that you have again. I, you, we, they with have, he, she, it with has. And the third form of the verb, once again, it doesn't change even if you have this verb have has here, you would still use the third form of the verb. Doesn't change in any negative, positive, or questions, always the third form. Remember that, it's very important. And for the questions, simple as it is, we put have has in the first place. As for example, in past simple, we put did in the first place. Here we put have has because that's our helping verb that helps us understand that this is present perfect because this is what we use in perfect tenses. Then on the second place, it's going to be subject, I, you with a, he, she, it, and again, the third form of the verb, of the main verb of the action that you're doing. Okay, let's go. The timeline, yeah. We have something that started happening in the past or something that happened in the past, and it's still going to the present time. So, for example, the experiences that you've had throughout this timeline till this very moment, till today. You, for example, I have visited Paris 2 times, or I have visited um, France 2 times in general, yes, or I have eaten pizza 3 times this week, or the week is not ended, has not ended yet. So, for example, it's Monday today, or it's Saturday today, and you ate pizza on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, for example, yeah? You like pizza very much and you ate it 3 times a week. So you would say, I have eaten pizza 3 times this week because, yeah, it happened in the past. It started in the past. On Monday, you started eating, but it's still till this very present, the same week. The week hasn't ended yet. It's not the Monday of the next week. It's still the same very week. And so that would be your hint to use present perfect tense because it's all happening in this moment that hasn't ended yet. And you started in the past and you do till this present. If, for example, the week ended, you could say, I ate three pizzas last week, but that would be last week. So the week ended, you use past simple. Present perfect is for something that hasn't ended in time yet. Again, that's very important to remember. And yeah, remember that, maybe write it down somewhere. Let's go for the practice, sorry. Now it's your turn to practice your questions, answers, positive, negative sentences. You can walk around the apartment, search for any family member that you have around, and practice asking them questions. Just ask them about their past experiences that they've had in the past. For example, have you ever climbed a mountain? If you know, doesn't matter, just practice. Or ask another question. For example, have you ever seen a whale? Or have you ever been to Spain? Or any other question that you'd like to know. And you should ask them. In fact, you have to ask them to have more experience using present perfect, and that would benefit you a lot. That would be all for today. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully, I helped you with, experiencing and practicing and handling present perfect tense, and you wouldn't be that lost anymore. So hopefully I'll see you sometime. And bye bye. Have a great time.